Yo, what's good with it? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson, and here we are in the house of Baldry. I got your boy, Stephen Baldry, on the block with us today, man. How you doing, man?
Fantastic.
Good. Glad to have you here for this exclusive interview with the Wilson Block.
Absolutely.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm great, I got no reason to complain. I feel like I have every resource, everything I need, I feel like I have inside of me. And it's just a great time of abundance and awakening.
Yes.
And it's a time to just really go for it and get what's yours and just, take it by the reins. Take your vision by the reins and manifest your destiny.
Right, exactly.
That's how I feel. It's like,
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, man, people probably, on the Pasadena music scene, man, they seen you around. But, just for those who may not know, can you just give us a quick background on yourself, where you came from, how you got involved as a fashion designer and artist?
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm originally from London, southeast London.
So you were born there?
Yeah, I was born in Enfield, actually.
Oh, no doubt.
Raised in Sutton, Surrey, which is kind of on the outskirts of London, but London's pretty small, so 20 minutes heading towards the city and you're right there,
Right.
So yeah, I came here when I was like 21, 22.
Yeah.
And basically, I've been here for a long time, just it's been an emotional roller coaster, Originally, I just came over here on a whim with a couple of my friends. I would have gone over to Europe or gone to, I think Spain was in the mix.
When you came to America, did you come straight to Los Angeles?
No. I came to Huntington Beach first because one of my friends worked for Vision Skateboards, Dave Curry, and he was already over there in HB. He was a graphic designer for them, so I came over here to stay with him.
Right.
With a couple of other friends.
And how was adapting to the new country for you?
Man, it was fantastic, man. You're coming from the pouring down rain, raining cats and dogs, on a daily basis, to blazing hot sun. Let's not forget the sarcasm and just the general
character of people.
Yeah, it's it's like so sarcastic and it's always cold and everyone's all mad all the time and it's just. I had to get away from there, I was kind of, it wasn't comfortable.
You're talking about London, right?
Huh?
You're talking about London where you
Exactly, I had to get out of London, so I was ready to go anywhere. So basically, Dave was in HB, so, all right, let's go to Huntington Beach, let's go.
Yeah,
and then jumped on the plane, sold my Carmen gear, gave my notice in with my boss. I was doing landscaping, and he was like, if you come back, then I ain't going to give you your job back. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And just basically, I bounced. I just bounced and came over here. And it was adapting was no problem because it was like blazing hot sun, loads of beach.
Yeah, it was actually easier way of living, to speak, right?
It was so easy. It was a much easier way of living. You don't have to worry about the heat problem for one thing because it's hot all the time,
Right.
And then I was right on the beach. I was basically had a bunch of my friends come over from England as well along the way. So there was a commune of English people living on 4th and PCH down in Huntington, not paying any rent, just being basically bums, but having a good time and partying on all up every night and blazing on the beach and
So how'd you make your way out to Dena?
Oh man, that's way down. Dina's way down the line. Way down the line. From HB, I went. I got bored of Orange County. I went to Hollywood. Lived in Hollywood for a few years. Then I went back to HB, and then from HB to Venice. From Venice to West Hollywood. From West Hollywood to Echo Park. Park to Silver Lake to Pasadena. Back to Echo Park. It's I've been around, man.
Wow.
I think I've been up in Pasadena probably for about 10 years.
No doubt, man. That's a nice amount of time.
No, maybe a little bit. Yeah, around that time.
But you've been here longer than other places you've been.
I've been here for longer than any other place. Yeah, I was down in. Yeah, I've been longer in LA, but living in different places in different areas.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, man. Let's get into the artistry, man. Tell me everything that you do.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you one thing I don't do is electrical. Everything else I'll tackle. Right. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I mean, basically, I design fashion, I create art, I do welding, I do interior design, I do production for other companies. You know, I'm launching a production house here in Pasadena, actually, up at Hens T Square. I'm about to launch the House of Baldry, which is an in-house design lab.
No
and we
doubt.
specialise in silk screening, pattern making, sample making, brand development, graphic design, and you know, like mass production as well. We have all those resources. So basically, I'm launching the House of Baldry right now, and that's going to be you know, a really fun and exciting business. People can come to me with their visions. They have an idea for a clothing line. They have an idea for a lamp they want to make, or whatever, pajamas. You want silk screening done. Whatever your vision is, you know, I can put it together here. You know, but primarily right now it's silk screening and fashion and things that are related to that. But outside of that, I have a landscaping company. There I do like drought tolerant gardens, artisan style gardens. You know, like custom waterfalls, custom pond work, mosaic work.
You're very dismissed.
Oh, hi.
Everything.
Yeah. Rico's in the back.
No doubt. So yeah, man, no doubt. So real quick, man, tell me how you got started doing all of this stuff, the fashion, the art, and because I actually known you for a little while, man, and I've seen you do a wide array of stuff, not just canvases, not just clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Over the years, I've done so much. I mean, it's really just I design. You know, the thing I've got with the doors, I've got this thing going with these doors that I call my paradigm shifting self portals, and they're basically doors, recycled doors that I silk screen on. I cut them up into diagonal shapes, triangular shapes. Then I throw them back together, and they create this really interesting collage of, you know, the doors of the mind. You know, it's like the doors of my subconscious open up, and they're making these really interesting manifestations using the doors, and they're covered in wire, and it's all basically once I pass through the gates of my subconscious, reality changes. I mean, we're all talking about the collective consciousness now, and that's basically what the doors represent, is entering through the door of my pineal gland to the door into the infinite realm of infinite possibilities. That's what I live for now, is to live in the realm of infinite possibilities, and that's where I draw all of my creativity from, is inside of that place, which incidentally is the much large, like the physical realm that we're in now counts for like 5%. Of the 95%, the other 95% is all invisible. So I'm drawing into that, the invisible realm. Okay. Basically, that's where I work from. You know.
Yeah, for sure, man. So where do you get the inspiration from? Is it things that you see when you're walking down the street, you know, things you see on TV, friends, you know what I mean? Like, where do you get inspired pieces? How do you know what you're working on? Like the Kobe Bryant piece, what inspired that?
Well, that inspired me to do that because so many people are into sports around here. It's like, hey, and so many people are into basketball. I'm like, hey, I can reach another demographic of people by doing sports figures, Kobe being one of them, you know?
Exactly.
So, you know, I'm inspired by making money. I can't lie about this. You know, I'm really inspired about making money. I love to make money. So, hey, if I can do Kobe pieces and make money selling them, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to go down that area. I'll go wherever the money's at, you know what I mean? And I'm just lucky enough to be able to do my art, do the art, and like live creatively. I'm still independent. I don't work for anyone. I mean, all the time I've been here, I've been basically developing my creativity like every day. I have not stopped working. I don't stop working. You know, I work smartly now, more smart. You know, and like just, hey man, it's like I just feel like there's so much work to do. Work to do. I have so much to express. Yeah. You know, it's like I'm getting it out of me faster and faster, and I want it to come out of me faster. You know, what I mean, I'm impatient. You know,
no doubt.
So there's so many different areas of creativity that I'm going to go down. Right. You know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, the fashion thing. Yeah. I love fashion. How did I get into fashion? I got into fashion in England. That was like the first thing that I actually was into. I'm a BMX boy from back in the 80s, you know, when the rise of BMX came over to England, you know what I mean? It was like huge. Everyone was after E.T. came out, I mean, everyone was wanting to ride, you know what I mean? Wow. Bob Haro, Kiwaharas, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I was fully a part of that.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? I had a whole...
So tell me who some of your influences were. Art, fashion, you know what I'm saying? That you looked up to, that
Well, back then,
you know?
I looked up to all of the different riders in BMX, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like Pete Lonkavich and Eddie King and Eddie Fiola,
no doubt,
Bob Harrow and R.L. Osborne, and you know, there's loads of them. You know what I mean? Eddie King, Stu Thompson, and a lot of them would come over from America. They would come over to England, and like I went pro in England. I went into the pro class in England, so I got to race a lot of those guys. You know what I mean? And you know, basically they, you know, kind of like. Showed me where it was at, you know what I mean? But I didn't mind because it was like, you know, these are like major influences. They're like my heroes, you know? Yeah. But I still gave some of them a good run for their money, dude.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I mean, but at that point, I'll be honest with you, I was still developing self-confidence. Yeah. And which is something that developed way more when I came to America and was just out here by myself, and I had to, like, you know, just learn how to survive by myself and like not having no regular job, and just, you know, just being creative about surviving. That's basically how it's been since I've been here. You know what I mean? I have a family now, and, you know, a lot of tons of responsibility. But hey, I still feel, you know, like I have like loads of freedom. I still feel free. You know, I'm living life moment by moment. I really just live by the moment. What's going on at this moment? You know, I can't think about what's going on tomorrow or in the future. It's like whatever I do now.
Live in the moment.
Yeah, man. Because whatever you do now is going to affect the next moment, which affects the next moment.
So you got to focus on the moment at hand.
Like a laser, you got to focus on the moment.
So speaking of right now. Tell me a little bit about Sweet 11, man. What's going on right now?
Oh, Sweet 11 is a fantastic boutique. It's owned by my wife, my partner, over there at Hen's Teeth Square.
Right next door to Sidewalk.
Right next door to Sidewalk Cafe, which is basically the most progressive coffee/art gallery you're going to see in Pasadena. I mean, this guy's got an Io.
Shout out Io.
Big shout out to Io, and big shout out to Yanni. But he's got it on lock, man. He's like more and more artists are coming and showing there, and he's you know, he's throwing more events, and there's a buzz going, and so that's great. And they've got great coffee, and Yanni's next door, and she has like the best fashion in Pasadena. There's no one that has the fashion sense in Dina that she has. I know that for sure, because if there was, then I would see them.
So what's the address to it, man? You know it off top?
She's Sweet 11. It's called Sweet 11, and it's basically Sweet 11. Hen's Teeth Square is 2057 North Los Robles, on the corner of Los Robles and Woodbury.
You can go there and look for Sweet 11.
Sweet 11, yeah.
No doubt.
And then I'm upstairs. in the back building.
Yeah.
203.
No
Suite
doubt.
203.
No doubt. And that's like right on top of the Domino's.
Right on top of the Domino's. Just a little bit to the left, actually.
Right, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
So, yo, man, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in Pasadena, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take too much of your time, man. I know you're in the process, but who are you endorsing for mayor of Pasadena in this upcoming election, you know, 2015, man?
Oh, mate, there's only one person that I can even think of endorsing. It's Jason Harding.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you know, it's like, hey, man, it's like my boy right there. In actual fact, if you hear this, Jason, I wanted to actually do a mural of you in the background as you're doing one of your speeches or promoting you as mayor.
Right.
You know, I'd like to be able to help out and do some crazy piece of you, you know, I mean, abstract, this dope piece, you know, in the background, and like, you know, be good promotion for you and, you know, for me too. But I think that'd be dope, man. Yeah, I'm definitely behind Jason on that, dude. It's
for sure, man.
Great to see someone like him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, I respect that. You know.
Yeah, and it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Considering who he's up against, but you got to admire the what he's going for. You know what I'm saying? The caliber. You know what I'm saying? That it takes to just even to think about really doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And following through.
Just to follow through on
absolutely.
that. I mean, you're going to get like a lot of grief and people coming at you, and just the sheer audacity that you would even think of wanting to be mayor.
Right.
I mean, I'm with that. You know,
Thank you.
Let's believe in ourselves. You know, what
exactly,
I mean?
man. Exactly, man. We got to be empowered. You know what I'm saying? We got to take the necessary steps to make a difference in our world, do our part to make a difference in the world. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? And from the outside looking in, whether I may or may not endorse Jason Harden, which I will not speak of at this moment, but you got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that. People are going through the proper channels. You know what I'm saying? To get in that position to where they can make effective change and lasting change, you know what I'm saying? So no doubt, man, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Steven, you know what I'm saying? Voting Jason Harden for mayor. So real quick, man, where can we find your stuff at, man? You know what I'm saying? Where can we find
you can
Baldry
look at me.
line?
Well, Sweet 11 is carrying some of the my women's line. I have a women's line as well. Rise La Femme by Stephen Baldry. And we have some dresses in there, some pencil skirts. I'm bringing in high-waisted shorts. We've got a bunch of those right now. Real hot stuff, man. But basically, you can see a lot of my products on the Baldry on Instagram. thebaldry.com. I have a website, and just look out for me on the Wilson block, and also just in stores. I'm going to be the product's going to be hitting stores like right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm going to be man. Look out for the flyers. Look out for the posters, and the promotion thing is going to kick in
now.
Sir. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, man. No doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for coming through for this exclusive interview.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Lot,
it's been great. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was just, kicking it here with you, and I was just like, you know what? I never got one. Which, we did the visual interview, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the Pasadena music scene, bi-weekly newsletter, volume 4. And I just had to get the audio one because that's a platform in its own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man. Before we cut out, man, you got any shout outs you want to drop?
Oh man, shout outs to Yanni, my kids, Stella Rose, Dennis, and Simone, Io at Sidewalk Cafe. Let's see, Ngene Imura.
Yeah, shout out to Ngene.
Who else, man?
Talented artist.
David Robinson.
Not
David
the
Robinson,
player.
no, the artist.
We're talking about the Admiral.
No. No, Andrew Robinson. When I was saying David,
Okay.
Andrew
Yeah.
Robinson. Andrew
No
Robinson. Yeah, great. He did the Beatles. He just did a Beatles comic book for DC Comics. Dope.
Okay.
Let's see. And Lorenzo. Yeah, my boy Lorenzo. Yeah, what's up to him? And of course Bing and all the other artists that are out there that are just like doing their thing also, and just let's connect. I mean, I want to connect with some solid people that are on the same level as me, and just join forces. I mean, I'm a real lone wolf right now, but hey, I'm open for connecting and just moving on some scheme, especially here in Pasadena. I want to keep the vibe bubbling up here. Do whatever I can to keep it going.
Exactly. No doubt, man. Steven, man, it's been great. You know what I'm saying? Look out for this in the magazine online and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And Bing is this guy, this kid, man, he's like awesome, he's got a lot of energy, a lot of spirit, and I really, I don't work with many people.
Right.
But you're solid, you know what I mean? You're solid, you got solid products, and you're out there hustling. And,
thank you, sir.
You know what I mean? You got your head on straight, your ducks, you're cool, man. You got it, man. Keep it up.
Thanks, man.
Keep
Appreciate
it up,
that, man. It's been an honor, Steven.
Yeah, of course, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Wilson Block 100 Radio. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. We out.
We out.